Hello, everyone. This is Invite the Light coming to you with another reading. This is a celebrity reading. Pardon the stain on my shirt. I was trying to hide it. Maybe you guys can see. Looks like I was like cupping my breast, but I wasn't. I promise. Not this early in the morning. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah. So anyway, the olive oil, I guess, is going to join us on my shirt because I need to go into a reading that follows from some of the questions some of the viewers had the other day, and it's on Thomas Markle, Meghan Markle's father, of course, who has been in and out of the media, as we know, and we're coming off the heels of a weekend with Meghan Markle's sister having gone over to Buckingham Palace for whatever weird reason and trying to seek audience with Meghan. So, first of all, I don't know why Samantha would even bother to go to Buckingham Palace, because most of us know, she should know that Meghan and Harry have an apartment at Kensington Palace, not Buckingham Palace. And furthermore, the Queen stays at Buckingham Palace, but she spends most of her time at Windsor Castle, like at least 80% of the year. I know this actually because I've been in Windsor Castle well before these two even met, Harry and Meghan. And I just actually was at Buckingham Palace about 3 weeks ago, like out in the front, just because I was taking a family member on a tour. And I just remember, first of all, the gates are so high. I don't know, maybe like 50 feet high. They're wrought iron, and of course you can stick your face in and yell, like to the Queen's Guard or whatever that are standing there. But I just imagine her getting freaking ignored, and then having to stand out there with a bunch of tourists. Like, how ridiculous that all was. So anyway, let me get on with this. It's just kind of weird being the girl's sister and having this publicist who was like, we are ready to go to London. I remember I was like in Italy at the time, and there was this whole thing. She's in Italy now, and she's ready to go to London and attempt to speak to her sister, and we're gonna show them. And it was just so weird. It was just so weird. So I feel like I don't know if actually this Samantha here, she may have been disappointed. God, I'm like spitting. Sorry. She may have been disappointed. I don't know if this person is her publicist, because this card fell out as I was talking about the publicist or whatever. The publicist could be female, but why did I believe it was the publicist was male? I'm not exactly sure or whatever, but yeah, so I feel like she's really disappointed, or her being so bold and actually going over there and not being able to get the audience that she needed there or wanted was really, really disappointing. Nevertheless, she's going to keep going. But I feel like the universe, is bringing this to a slow close for her. And I feel like she knows the door is closing, and she's trying to figure it out, trying to figure out how and why she cannot stop this. But this is a closing cycle. You have no engagement. Nobody wants to speak to you. There's only so many times you can just keep ranting on and on about the girl, and her mother and Buckingham Palace. There's only so much. So now we have that. This wanted to come out again. This 3 of air. She's really disappointed. Really, really disappointed. I just feel like she fancies herself as, somebody who is really resourceful. She was looking to make money. She just really wants to be. She looks at this as this opportunity to get into that missed opportunity of her being that really self-sustainable woman and person who is revered. I don't know why she thinks this this way is the way to do it or whatever. She might in the future actually try to, I feel like, show up a little bit as more of a nice person, but she's false, phony, and fake. It'll all be a facade. Um, and I think that's how she's like, well, I'm gonna get my money by just constantly showing up in the media and apologizing or whatever. Even though she spazzed out like the day after she apologized, I think she's trying to do it. Because she just feels like, just gabbing brings the money. So anyway, I'm still trying not to ask about her, but it seems like that's what's come out, is discussing her. With the Six of Cups and the Four of Earth, I feel like her memories and, her childhood relationship with Megan, she's rejected Megan from a child. This is what I feel here with those two cards. She's never really wanted a relationship with her. I don't know why the father isn't coming up. The cards are telling me all about this woman. God. It's probably because she's commanding so much energy in the atmosphere overall anyway. It's even overriding everybody else's energy. Well, here's the father here. He was represented usually by like the King of Cups or the Hermit, but nowadays he's coming up as the King of Air. I definitely feel like he is an absolute liability. He is definitely like in a nasty mode. Let me just ask, who is this King of Air? I know who it is, but give it the benefit of the doubt. Who is the King of Air? Why is this King of Air here? Again, with the Six of Earth, I mean, this is about distribution of money. Oh, God. To me, there's a lot of jealousy there, and the fact that she's so tranquil, and not only is she now, but Megan, she's always been. And to me, it's about destabilizing her equilibrium. So I do feel, again, this is her father. She does care deeply about her father. She's not going to let him get in the way. She has a sensitivity, Megan, a real sensitivity, but she's really working through that. Again, I mean, there's probably nothing really much more to discuss here. The cards are not giving any new information. She still may have sleepless nights. It still is upsetting to her, but she is learning. You will never know that in public. You will never know that in public. But she also is learning to remove this situation, being affected by this situation, from her life. Okay. So let's see what's going on more with this father. Why has he been quiet? I mean, is that a good thing or a bad thing? Why is Thomas Markle quiet? These cards wanted to come out. I'm just going to take a look at these. This looks like Harry sometimes comes out as the King of Fire. With the Two of Water, that's Meghan and Harry's marriage. The King of Earth always represents Harry as well, but I think it's the King of Fire in this case. I'm not exactly sure who this is. This may be a composite, but let me just take a look at these cards. Okay, the information is just that I'm getting that this is representing the father. Since I was clarifying this card, this card is now used to represent the father, and he is looking into their relationship and trying to figure out a deeper, better way to bring in money. This is what I'm looking at. spying into their relationship, trying to put together a little more intel, or just waiting for that moment, the proper moment, whatever that is. Let me see what's going on. What's this Ace of Earth? Please. All right, that wanted to stay down. So, yeah, I mean, I just feel like this is this disappointment. Again, God, to me, like the sister is kind of coming up. It's just all about money, basically. It's about them being really upset, really mad. I can see like the two of them, the father and the daughter. I said this the other day. They're both very, very upset. I look at him as okay, sitting back and showing her as the one out in the field doing the work to try to bring the money. Um, I think in some ways she disappoints him with this failed attempt. But I feel like he doesn't necessarily know how to do better on his own, or there's something impeding him from doing this on his own. So he's kind of just allowing her mistakes and mishaps to go on. And I feel like he's going to continue to rely on her a little bit more. So what is going on? What's this Nine of Earth? Again, what is this Three of Air? A portion of this could also represent Megan as well. Hold on one second. No, it doesn't seem that it really is. Okay, whoa. I feel like there's a chance the father really feels he has seriously blown his chances. And I mean, he's good with trying to get the money and all this, but he just doesn't have that relationship with her. I feel like he knows and feels that it's dead. It's dead. He knows he's put the last pounding on the horse, and the horse he's being a dead horse. And I think he's gone just past the point of being able to repair anything with Megan at this point. The sister, I still think, is going to lash out. I think they're looking for something. Where was this Page of Air? They're looking for something to bring out that's really inflammatory toward Megan. But I feel like she's really solid, really prepared. She's really stabilizing herself a lot. She's growing a lot. So, yeah, I feel like with this Messenger of Air, it's just going to be something very nasty, something super inflammatory. This Tower showing up, I don't know what this is going to be, like a shock. There's the Justice card here. I don't know if this is about her divorce or something inflammatory. Maybe about her divorce. What is this? Yeah, with the Fool card there, it may have been about the way she walked away from her divorce or something like that. They like to try to paint her as somebody who just walks away from people anyway. So, I don't know. I don't know what's what. I'm not getting much for the father, but let me just hear again what's going on with this man. There may be a chance he's trying to talk to her behind the scenes, Megan. I thought I saw that kind of like the other day, but didn't really mention it because it dawned on me later. There's a Hermit. Okay, well, he's laying back, but while he's laying back, the Hermit really represents him. It always comes up to represent the father. Her father, rather. I feel like, he is back in his house. He's keeping away from the media, but he's busy looking online for intel. And he's looking online for, like any news about what she's doing every single day, this, that, and the third. feel like he's trying to also analyze her to see if she is like sick in any way, kind of like the way he was doing it before, like, oh, she looks afraid and she looks this. He's just looking for any sign on her face or whatever in order to have some sort of complaint or platform to complain about. So let's go into this Hermit and see what's going on within this Hermit card. Okay, give me 1 second here. There's this combination. I think he goes back between wanting to play the loving dad or whatever. He like swings back between emotions. And I feel like over time that'll be his way of appealing to her. Hold on. Let me just take a look at this. So Hermit. I feel like he suspects that she's pregnant. What is this again? 8 of Earth. I forget. I'm not really that familiar with these cards. Hold on 1 second. I forget actually, so I'm actually just going to take a look because I kind of went blank on it. I have to see what the traditional card looks like. Oh, okay. I need a little bit more context here, but I just feel like he's expecting that she's going to have a baby, and when she does, that's his chance to really work on the relationship. I mean, he may be spying. What is he spying about? Yeah, it's like so kind of like what I said before. He's just looking for ways. He's looking for indications to see if she ever feels trapped or anything like that. I don't know why. It's just a bit ridiculous. With these cards here, again, I'm feeling like I'm getting like signs of pregnancy here, actually. And I feel like the child could be born either in like July, March, March or July, maybe. March might be too early actually because she's not even showing. So let me see. Yeah, November, December, January, February, March. That would mean she was 4 months pregnant right now. I don't think she's 4 months pregnant, but if she is pregnant, let's say July, that's like 9 months away. I'm not exactly sure, but in any case, I feel like, yeah, that'll be his opportunity to be like, look, I really want to work on this relationship. But, now he may be laying back, just laying in a cut. Let me see what else is going on. Yeah, I feel like he wants to focus on being family. There might be a little bit of authenticity in here, to be quite honest. Is there? Because I was seeing deception before, but now I'm seeing like authenticity. So perhaps this could even be just deciding to talk about Meghan, and Harry, and the announcement of a pregnancy, um, and the child's birth, and the actual process of the pregnancy as well. Her trying to keep it under wraps, the pregnancy, and just the happiness of family right now. and them kind of waiting for the pregnancy to have a culmination or whatever. So I'm not exactly sure, but he's the father's silence. Let's try one more time here. I don't know why my cards always just want to tell me what they want to tell me, sometimes. So let's see. What's going on behind this door of the Hermit? Oh, excuse me. I don't think it's good. I don't think it's good. I do believe that he knows that he's kind of been blocked out, and that there's just been an ending with the relationship. But let's just see what else the cards have to bring up. Just kind of repeating itself. There may be a reunion. Who knows with this Three of Water? Either that or let me just see. What is this Three of Water? Yeah, there may be some kind of reunion here. Very strange and all. Maybe, I feel like because this man, I know from the readings and stuff like this, like the way his emotions swing from one way or another, it also feels like maybe the cards are having trouble with that, because one minute he looks like a betrayer and this really cold person who's going to try to exact revenge in some form or another, and a bit abusive. And then here we are now where he really would like to arrange some sort of have some sort of reunion with his daughter. That could be either that, or it could be that he's being blocked out from knowing anything about the pregnancy as well. The process of the pregnancy, he may suspect that she's pregnant, but he doesn't know exactly, like the rest of us, how many months she could be. Yeah, I think he also may resent this fact as well that she's, having a foundation and creating more of a foundation with the family that she's in right now. Because he has memories of them in the past and stuff like that. And she also has this ability to forge, I think, deep relationships with people in a fast kind of time because of who she is, So anyway, I'm not getting that much from this. So yeah, that's basically what is going on. I do see this one side of him that really does care about her. I don't think he's fully decided what he wants to do. I feel like he has a angel on one shoulder and the dark one on the other shoulder. So it's very interesting. It's come out in this reading. One minute it's going the way of him being totally with the sister. The sister is definitely in the dark. And even if she wants to try to be nice, she can't 100% truly authentically do it because that's just not where her heart is, period. It shows in the cards. Him, on the other hand, he kind of goes through this thing where he really resents his daughter, his younger daughter, Megan. And then he goes on to this thing now where this is kind of loving and he's sort of wishing for an authentic thing. So there are two pathways with him. Nevertheless, he's still watching his daughter, and just his emotions will determine eventually, obviously, which path he's going to take. All right, you guys, if you did like that reading and you're feeling inclined to donate to the channel, it is definitely appreciated. You can click on the PayPal link, or if you want to order a reading, you definitely can do that as well. If you want to order a reading on Megan and them as someone One of the viewers did as well. You may do that. I have a $20 special going for 20 minutes. And typically, like with the celebrity readings, they tend to be a little bit more. I don't really get too crazy with it being just 20 minutes. So, anyway, all right. That information should be down in the description box shortly. Thank you and have a good day. Bye bye.